Murph, who do you like for sixth man of the year?
I mean, I don't know how you ever pick anybody other than Lou Williams. I mean, the guy wins it almost every year. He had it's a mentality, and he's like the epitome of a sixth man of the year mentality. He goes into the year knowing what his role is. He's used to this kind of thing. And at plus 1,000, please, I'm taking Lou Will all day, and I'm not even talking about anybody else.
Damn. Okay. Confident in Lou Will. Plus 1,000. That's where you can get him at for BetMGM. Brian, who do you got for sixth man of the year? Is it going to be one of your Miami Heat boys, or are we taking it out of the state of Florida?
I have no idea what their starting lineup is going to be outside of Jimmy and Bam, most likely because they can go in a lot of different directions. So no, it won't be anybody from the Miami Heat. I will say this: if Tyler Hero comes off the bench, though, like that's somebody I would probably put some money on. I actually really like Norman Powell here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think the Raptors, like Kyle Lowry's going to start this year, obviously. I also think he's somebody that could be a trade piece at some point, but I think Norman Powell is going to be somebody, even if that happens, they're going to try and keep him in that six-man role. He had a better season last year than people may have recognized. I think Gerard recognized that probably as much as anybody here because he likes the Toronto Raptors and how they played last year. And they have OG Anunoby on that team too. So, they're just very interesting in Toronto. I like Norman Powell a lot. Dennis Schroeder is probably the safe bet to me. I'm actually surprised at how low he is on this list. And, those are the two guys that I probably like most.
So, look, right? Like Vegas, they keep building casinos. They don't knock them down, right? So these people know what the hell they're doing when they make these predictions. There's a reason why Lou Will and Gallinari and Clarkson and those are the guys who are plus 7, plus 9, plus 1,000. But those are, they're pretty good odds, right? Like you're still getting value there. Clarkson, I think, is interesting because if you watched a lot of Utah last year, he gets off the bench and he's like a spark plug. I just don't know. Utah's such a weird team for me, so I'm like, it's kind of a stay away. I will say this. Yeah, you want to be safe. You could always go with Lou, but again, it could be voter fatigue. Now, it's only one betting house has this player, but Karis LeVert at plus 1,200 is so fascinating because we saw him last year lead the Nets in points, rebounds, and assists when they were in the bubble. The year before in the playoffs when D'Angelo Russell was hurt, he was their guy, right? Scoring, doing all that against top guys. If he's coming off the bench and got to go against second units, Jesus, I think Karis might kill. Now that's barring a lot. And that's not a lot of time for, it's assuming KD's not injured, Kyrie, all that. He doesn't start. But if that's possible at plus 1,200, I think that's good value there.
No, I think that's good value there. You know where I'm going to go with this? I'm going to go with one of his teammates who has been role before and has played really good, Spencer Dinwiddie. You can get plus 1,200. One of the betting houses has him, and you're 1,000 plus 1,100. I think that's really good value for him. I think that's a guy who's comfortable in this role, who's going to be excited about this opportunity with this team to show what he can do in a contending situation. I expect Spence to have a good year. I like Dinwiddie in this. I like the value there. I also like Norman Powell. I'm with Brian on that a lot. I think that's good value with him there. But look, Murph is right too. Can you really go wrong betting against Lou Williams?